fucking up.
Episode 8 of the Better Brother podcast here, coming to you not live with Jesse. What's up?
Hey, I gotta say, I think you're 0 for 8 with those introductions, man. It's really funny. you get all tongue twisted.
Or am I doing it on purpose?
Confucius say.
Confucius
I have
say.
no
I
idea.
think so, yes.
So what's going up? It's a great question.
The Better Brother podcast. Welcome to the Better Brother podcast. I gotta learn how to say it properly. But I don't want to go like too crazy.
You just say, welcome back to the Better Brother podcast.
See? How come you don't do it then?
Well, it brings you joy.
So what's up? Go for it.
Your video. I don't see your video now. Last week I saw your video.
I don't think you have. I can turn it on. Hold on.
There you go. Now I see you. Okay. What's up? So I just got back from the gym. Today is July 2nd, so we just celebrated Canada Day. If you believe in that sort of shit, I don't. You know,
you don't believe in Canada Day?
Well, I mean, everyone's got skeletons in their closets, right? Canada's history is not that much better than anyone else who's done terrible things in life. You know what I mean? But the day before Canada Day Eve, my hot water tank decided to spring a leak and break. So we called a company to come in. They came in same day, super grateful, super knowledgeable, had a good experience. It comes down to the brass tacks, the quote. He's like, yeah, blah, 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 $4,000. I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Thanks.
A lot of my, I said, with respect, I haven't had time to research, so we're probably going to take the day and we're going to do some research and we'll let you know if that's the way we want to go. Did some research, found someone for half the price, quite literally. Gentlemen, so some companies, what they do is they have everything in-house. They have their technicians that have everything, which is what this first company does.
Mm-hmm.
So, some of the other companies have the product, but then we'll outsource through subcontracting the installation and the pickup and all that stuff. And so this is the option we went with. It saved us $2,000. So we had that installed today. Took about an hour and a bit, and it's all good. We have hot water now.
You got to take a shower for the first time in a week.
No, I'm not showering. I don't do much of that anyways. I'm kind of live off the earth. You know what I mean? I find like
I thought that the hot water tank was a part of like your hydro. Like
some people rent it.
Yeah.
We own it.
Oh, you've never rented it there?
Not in this dwelling.
Isn't it cheaper?
Domicile. It is. It depends on what you do. Like, so how long have you lived in your place for? 10 years, let's say?
About just over 5, yeah.
Just over 5. So this is quick math. So let's say they are renting it to you for $20 a month.
Yeah.
$60 a year. Or no, excuse me, 20 times $240 a year.
Okay. That was good.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, but
20 times 12, 240 times 5 is,
you can do it.
It's just 1,200, I think.
Sure.
Could be wrong.
Probably.
Hey, someone in the comments let us know.
Yeah. I can't spell, so he can't add.
So yeah, I think that saves you money, but for the resale value of this place.
But if you rent it in that fashion, let's say I stay here for the next 20 years, God forbid, I'm in this house for 20 more years. If it breaks, they just replace it. Because that's included in the whole concept.
Maybe. I have no idea.
I know that when I lived out in the prairies, it was different. Because everything is different out there. I had to buy one, and I had to get a new one for the new owners because it was a really bad situation for me, but I got out of it. But yeah, no, that's good. So, well, hot water is back.
Speaking of prairies and bad situations, I experienced one of the most stressful, painful, embarrassing, time-consuming bowel movements of my life on July 1st.
Canada
Day. Well, if you call it that. And this is there. I will embellish some stuff. This is 0% exaggeration. I was on the John for 56 minutes and I was millimeter at a time coming out. Millimeter, millimeter, millimeter. It was so painful and hard. I was like rocking back and forth. I have a squatty potty. I'm doing all the right things. I'm eating fiber. No idea what it was. And this monster came out eventually at the 55th minute,
Mm,
clogged the toilet.
mm. Was
Clogged
it
the toilet.
was it long or was it just really thick?
It was long and really thick. And for anyone listening eating,
Mm,
I had to moisten the
mm,
valve, so to speak, to really
mm.
encourage it to come out. So
I think we just
I'm
lost
up.
a ton of listeners on that one.
I'm up 1-0. No, but
um,
constipation is a real thing. So, anyways,
yeah, it's a serious issue that people don't talk about. But
they should talk about it.
yeah, probably. Maybe not, because I was afraid you were gonna like describe it as you described your sandwich from your last meal.
Oh no,
That would have
which is
taken up
coming out.
half an hour.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Before we get into my life, I think everybody is anxious, and I'm sure Jesse is anxious to hear. I did a tally. Um, I think we've had the most votes for episode 6, because this is episode 8. Episode 7 is going to be posted tonight at 7:45. It's 5:51 right now. um, we got a total of 6 votes.
Woo!
One of the votes, when somebody says it's a tie, I give 1 to both. Instead of 0 to both, I give 1 to both, so we can each take part in having a vote.
That's lame. Okay, but
Because
that's
I'm
cool.
not getting a lot of votes. So Sean ended up with 2 votes.
Okay.
Big shout out to Coach Rick for that vote. Thank you, sir, on our YouTube page where that video was posted. 0 votes on Facebook still. No votes, but we
Mm,
still have, I think we're over almost 80 followers on Facebook, which is phenomenal.
wow.
Jesse, as I'm delaying as much as humanly possible, again, is the winner with 4 votes. So for episode 6, Jesse is the better brother. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. I just want to thank Jesus
Mm,
for giving me the opportunity to breathe life into this form that I am, this consciousness. I want to thank my parents, Rob and Marina, for birthing me and
mm,
just raising me with love, a little bit of neglect, but mostly love, and focusing a lot on you and my younger brother, 'cause I'm the middle child.
yeah.
So it forced me at an early age to be independent and just learn, because I learned from you and I learned from Ty and I just learned from life. And just praise be.
Preach.
And
Preach.
and that's whatever God you did. I say Jesus? I
Yeah, you
said
said
praise.
Jesus. Yeah, you
Well,
said Jesus.
I want to thank the other gods too.
Yeah,
Allah,
you got to be.
Vishnu,
You-
um,
You're trying to be politically correct, like because you don't want to call it Canada Day, but you want to just praise Jesus.
Buddha.
Yeah,
No, I'm adding. I'm adding to
I
all the
I will
deities.
say that you did notice in one of the comments on YouTube that your demeanor and threatening way that you asked somebody to vote came out. So now we know your strategy on how you get your votes. You scare people into voting for you. Whereas
Like Luther Vandross.
I try to just gently and politely say, "Hey, if you feel like voting, go ahead." Whereas Jesse's like the opposite. You can tell.
So other than maybe Dylan, the love of my life. Oh,
Mm,
she's the best.
yeah,
She's so
yeah,
hot.
absolutely. I
Um,
mean, what?
I haven't asked anybody, so this is people doing it on their own volition.
Oh, I think you will be proven wrong if you look in the comments on our YouTube. I think
Okay.
it's in writing. So
Where?
Jesse is a liar.
Oh, Mr. Lisp. Did you just introduce the Lisp to the
Yeah,
conversation?
Mr. Lisp. Um, Episode 7 though, that's being posted tonight. So for you listeners who will hear this next week, episode 7 came out last week. We had our extremely awesome and fun Buddy Ryan, as our guest. He did a phenomenal job, and he recommended, and I think we're going to do it eventually, is a Family Feud style um, show. Not the whole episode, but there's a way that we can mute and deafen Jesse and I, so Ryan can host as a Family Feud, and we do like top 5 answers are on the board, blah 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 blah. So I think that'll come in the future. Today we were supposed to get the other brother.
Mm.
But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be joining. He's got a lot going on. He's in town, which is phenomenal. And our two lovely nieces are here. We've got to spend time with them. So far, it's been fantastic. And Tyler took a trip. I'll get to you. Calm down. Tyler took a trip with Dad to Pembroke to visit some family today. So not sure when he was going to come back. So hopefully at some point in the future, if Tyler has time, maybe he can join for a quick or something like that, or we can record an episode, half an episode. But yeah, unfortunately, no Tyler today. Jesse, you had your hand up patiently.
Yeah, I'm more of like I hear you say something and it activates a triggered response. Like I want to say something in response to what you said
Yep.
at the moment. So it's hard for me to sit here and remember what I was gonna say.
It's tough.
But you said Tyler. You said something about Tyler supposed to come tonight.
You're supposed to be on the show.
Well, I wish you and I get to also come tonight later.
Oh my God.
Separately.
I don't even.
just, just don't call me. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I hope you get your rocks off, buddy. I hope you're my big bro.
You know, there's a
You
lot
got a
of
clean
podcasts
fight.
out there where there's friends on the podcast and you can talk about that shit, but here
Yeah.
that is repulsive. I don't want to
I saw
know.
I saw you squirm.
I don't want to know how you eat watermelon. I don't want to know how,
Yeah.
ugh, ugh.
I saw you squirm. Hopefully your worm is gonna squirm a little later, if you know what I mean.
My worm is squirming. Not right now though.
That's
Okay.
the title of this episode.
I think something that we didn't really get to do yet. I mean, unless you have jokes, I think this would be a good spot for you if you have a couple jokes you're willing to share. I don't know if you do.
I didn't prepare any.
Oh
My jokes are
my
gonna
God.
be my jokes will be off the cuff.
Sorry, listeners. For those of you who were anticipating Jesse's jokes, he did
It's
not come
it's a
prepared.
good segment. It drop in like a little dum dum Jesse's jokes, and then it's
Jesse,
just it
yeah,
cuts to me just making jokes.
with your eyes just scared shitless, looking at the camera.
I
Um,
wish I wish I was scared shitless on July 1st. Remember my
yeah, you
shit
should
wouldn't
have
come
been.
out.
I got for next episode. I think I'm super pumped. I was able to order a microphone, an actual microphone for people who can see this. Um, I didn't get a chance to set it up yet, but it's going to have a mixer. Actually, I'll show you the mixer real quick while Jesse has his hand up.
Well, speaking of super pumped, I hope you get to super pump into someone later tonight.
The the mixer is going to look cool. It's got sound effects. It's got cheers. I don't know what din din means.
Uh,
Uh,
Speaking of mixer, I hope you mix her vagina into your penis, buddy. Hey, speaking of Din Din, I hope you get to
yeah.
have Din Din in her downstairs later.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. All right. Let's keep going. Keep it coming. Wow. I
You
think
keep dropping euphemisms.
my volume is skyrocketing. Don't do it. Don't even.
I was gonna say because if you keep it coming, then you can't keep it going.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
I mean?
true. It's very true. So I think I'm just looking at what I wrote down here.
Okay. Yeah. What's your set list? I'll tell you. I'll tell you my set list while you're looking.
I just have I put down stuff like we can share some of our opinions on certain
Cool. I like that.
things.
I like that a lot.
I've got two top five without knowing what comes next. I think those are
Oh,
super fun.
I like that.
And then I've got one top five just questions. That top five, like name the top five this, but it's not like without knowing. You have to
Okay.
guess the top five.
Okay. I've got on my side a top
Nothing.
five
Okay, cool.
trivia.
Jesse's got nothing. All right.
Top five.
Oh,
Top five trivia for you.
okay.
Um, I have.
Don't say it.
Oh, I have two top five trivias, and I have one much easier spelling bee.
I should probably
And I
start getting some math questions down here for you, maybe.
or read a book. But
Read a book.
by popular demand, people like the spelling bee because the takeaway was, oh, what are the words? Because I was, oh, how's your podcast go? Oh, yeah, we did a spelling bee. Oh, what are the words? And that would engage multiple people into kind of participating.
And
So it
nobody
was a little.
else, for the record, nobody else that you asked these questions for was able to do 5 out of 5. These
No,
5 words.
no one's been able to do 5 out of 5 of the previous set. These new words I haven't tested. You're the first test.
Well, this time I'm gonna try to write them down
Yeah, fair.
because I
Not on
think
your phone.
just on paper, not on
Yeah.
my phone, so it autocorrect because I'm not cheap. So Canada Day, you guys went to the fair in
Yeah.
Russell, and
Mm-hmm.
turns out, like every Canada Day, it fucking poured. So you
It sure
guys
did.
were there for how long?
Including travel time,
Yeah,
or just from when we parked.
travel time.
Let's go from when we parked.
Okay, how
I'll
about
take
from
that.
when you parked? That's a good idea.
So we left mom and dad's at about 12. It took us about 6 minutes to get there,
Hmm. So this
and then we
includes
parked.
travel time, okay? Not just where you parked, okay?
And then we parked,
Yeah, okay.
and we were, I would say, no more than 20 minutes, no less than 8 minutes, somewhere between 9 and 20 minutes. So we got there, we walked around. The kids, don't forget, they're 1 and
Two-ish.
two and change. So they're small, and this was slightly bigger kids activities. They had like a blow up thing and
Oh,
a ring toss thing. But it was pretty minimalistic. They had a band, good band, cool
okay.
band, neat band, slick band.
For the kids, yeah.
Um, no, for the adults. So yeah, we got there. We walked into the park. It started to rain. Then it started to pour. So we waited underneath a tent, and then it started to pour even harder. And then we left. Came back home.
And I didn't come to the fair. I was
Yeah,
really tired, so I stayed home and I relaxed and napped, and then I came over after for supper.
that's right. Sean wasn't there for the. Yeah, you showed up around 4 or 5 or something like that for a delicious dinner. We had burgers. We had sausages. We had ribs. We had
Sorry, I'm yawning.
the dessert.
Dessert,
We had some good shit.
strawberry with whatever kind of cake that was.
Strawberry strawberry shortcake with all homemade except for the cake. Strawberries
Strawberries
also
weren't.
bought.
Yeah.
But the but the whipped cream was made with love and
Oh,
from home.
oh, good. So, okay. Another
Oh,
another update. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
sorry, just before, I hope you can whip your cream on someone
Oh, okay.
later on tonight.
Got it. Okay. This is gonna go on all night. Um, the something that I'm interested in an update on, and this is not scripted. My lovely brother, Jesse, not the other one, uh, for bought me tickets
Oh
for
fuck.
my birthday slash Christmas. So,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, my favorite musical band of all time is Finger Eleven. I've seen them, I want to say, at least 13, 14 times.
Really?
Through Oh god, I've seen them so many times
In concert?
in concert. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
and it never ever gets old. I'd see them all the time. So Jesse decided to buy some tickets. So how about Jesse, you take us through your adventure?
I'm going to preface this. I'm not a technologically advanced human. So I went on. So they're playing at TD Bank Place, Lansdowne, where we
Yeah.
are in Ottawa, December 6th. I googled TD Bank Lansdowne Finger 11,
Okay.
and I clicked the link.
Hmm.
I thought I clicked the TD Bank Lansdowne link.
Hmm.
I did not, because
Okay.
I went through this. I went to look at the tickets, and I'm like, these fucking things are expensive. Like, what the hell is going on? And then I look, and then I make the purchase. And so I don't know how much detail I should go in. You want the full detail? So I'm looking at the thing, and I'm looking at the total, and it's $300. And I'm going, okay, like, Sean's a nice guy. He does a lot for me. I don't mind splurging a little bit for his favorite band. So maybe think about it for about 5 minutes, and I finally pulled the trigger. But as I'm pulling the trigger, I have a nagging feeling like something is off. There's something doesn't seem right. So I make the purchase, and I get charged not $300, $432, because the tickets were in American. All sales final, no refunds. So they, I tried. I reached out. I said, "Hey," they're like, "Oh, sir, all tickets final. Thank you for your money, you cheap dumb fuck." So I spent $430 on tickets, and how much would they have cost normally? $80 each.
So,
So
for a little more context, for people that know music, the I gotta clear my throat. Gonna mute myself. Did it work? I think it
actually,
did.
podcast. Look, mute yourself again for a sec. Oh my god! Can you people hear how amazing it is to not have Sean interrupt? Oh, you
Okay.
can. Sorry, you can hear me.
The headlining band is the Tea Party, who is a renowned Canadian act, and they're good. But considering that, and this is something that I knew, 3 Days Grace just played in Ottawa, and those were $150 each per ticket. So I would say there would be zero chance that Tea Party would charge the same or more than 3 Days Grace. So I think you're still trying to get your money back. Because worst case
Yeah,
scenario, like Finger Eleven, they're the opening act, right? The second act is Headstones,
yeah,
who is another decent Canadian band. They're not spectacular in my eyes. I tried to listen to some of their stuff and I couldn't make it through most of their songs. But if we're gonna go to watch Finger Eleven, they're opening out of three bands. They play for maybe 30 minutes. You know what I mean?
yeah. Something you should know about Sean is we don't like to be out late, and Sean likes to have access to cigarettes, and so in his mind, we're gonna go to Finger 11 and we're gonna leave, and in my mind, I'm like, that's great, like it's totally fine. So
And
I do know the Headstones. I do know the Tea Party. The Headstones play a lot on Shea 106, so I have
mhm,
some experience with about 4 or 5 of their songs. Tea Party, I don't know by name or sound, you know what I mean? But if I heard the song and you're like, oh, that's the Tea Party, I would know the song.
they're more my. I can't say we're different generations, but they're more my music. Like when I was growing up. Um,
Like white people shit.
the whites. But at the same time, I think my volume might be too loud. I keep redlining. I'm gonna turn it down to scotch while we do this. There we go.
Just so everyone knows, Sean
Okay,
just invented a new word, scotch.
scotch. I'm still redlining, but it's fine. I think we were too low, and until I get a video editor and edit the audio for a video, it's gonna stay the same. Um, what I was saying was, if I'm in an area where I'm enjoying myself, you've
The
already
bedroom.
missed opportunities.
Go ahead.
Um, it doesn't occur to me to go for a smoke. So if I'm being entertained, like in a Finger 11 show, I will never think about going for a smoke during the
Are you
show.
not entertained?
I'm not thinking about a smoke right now. Well, now I am that we talked about it. But
Are you
like,
not entertained? Is from Gladiator. Go ahead.
got it. Um, so anyways, the headstones, maybe I would take a smoke between Finger 11 and Tea Party, the headstones, but if you're not going to be able to get any money back at all, then I don't
Oh,
think.
this is the debate that with the discussion we were having. So Sean feels like because the amount of money spent on it, we should stay for the entire time. As where my philosophy is, it's your birthday. The money's already spent. It doesn't matter whether we stay for 1 minute or 30 minutes or 60 minutes. If we only want to stay for Finger 11, we go, they sing, we leave. And there's either way doesn't make me any, to be honest, if I had to stay for the full show, it would probably annoy me more than getting to like being able
Yeah,
to leave early because I don't like going out. I don't like being out. I like being home,
but the
and I
difference is
like.
it's not your type of music. That's the difference, right? Like
You
I
don't
I
know what my
know
type of music is. You haven't seen my Spotify.
I
You,
know
Sean.
you like all music, but this isn't like like your bag. Like this was
Oh,
my bag growing up. And
yeah. So Finger 11 was your bag, but you introduced me to them, and I enjoy them. I actually don't like the Paralyzer song, but I do like their earlier stuff, like Bones and Joints and Slow Chemical, and they do a cover of an older song that I like. I can't think of the title right now, but
yeah,
I know.
a band called Depeche
Uh,
Mode.
yes, thank you. My Carousel, I really like.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
So like these are three Finger 11 songs that I even thinking came off the top of my head.
Well, those songs aren't usually played at concerts. They don't usually play those
Oh,
songs.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
that sucks.
they'll probably stick with a couple of the originals, but I think when it comes to because they've released an album not recently, but they have a new album that it's the only Finger Eleven album I never bought because by the time they released it, people weren't buying albums that much anymore.
Hmm.
But I didn't really listen to it, so on my Spotify, I just put Finger 11, and then it plays all the
Yeah,
songs. So
yeah.
I've got to know
I,
them, but they,
I put them in my favorites, like the ones that I like. I add them to
yeah,
my liked songs.
but I wouldn't even know which songs they would play. I could guess, but I'd probably be like, my favorite song is called "A Costume for a Gutter Ball," and they rarely play it unless they're playing for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna play their popular like Paralyzer and One Thing and maybe
Are you
Above. I don't know. Who knows?
are you going to Green Day at Blues Fest? Because that single ticket is $150.
That's crazy. I know you asked me
So,
about that, but I think you have a spot that we could just go and listen. That's not
uh,
at Blues Fest.
yeah. Shout out to Andrew L.
Hmm.
Keep his name mostly anonymous. It's his birthday that day, and we're using our house as a launching pad for that show. So he's gonna come over. We're gonna drink. We're gonna eat. We're gonna sing. We're gonna dance. We're gonna fuck, not each other,
Hmm.
and then we're gonna go to the show.
But you're just gonna go and listen. You're not actually. Are you actually gonna go to like?
All of them have tickets. I'm gonna try and weasel my way into not buying one and just see if someone has one available for that day that I know is
Oh,
not going, or try and find one a little cheaper. I don't want to drop 150 because if you're gonna spend 150, you might as well spend 300 and get the full fledged pass, which is about 350.
yeah. And you know
So,
what?
but I don't like going to those things though.
No, Blues Fest is fun, but
It was used to be more fun.
it's just like I don't even going downtown and if I don't have to drive, I don't care where we go. If
Take the
somebody
LRT.
picks me up, I don't want to take public transit. If somebody picks
Oh,
me up and takes me somewhere, then great. But I thought that
you,
you guys were just gonna hang out and then go to like a bridge and listen from the bridge or something. But
which that's my style. I get two lawn chairs, a bottle of whiskey, a couple of joints, and
a bottle of
sit
whiskey.
there. Well, some people drink a whiskey drink, and some people drink a vodka drink. Some people
Yep,
drink a cider drink, and some people drink a lager drink.
yep.
And they sing songs that remind them of the good times, and they sing songs that remind them of the better time.
You're just what? What do you even
Don't
need me for? You are the show.
don't cry for me.
I'm gonna go to Argentina. Oh shit.
Next door neighbor, I thought.
Oh,
Don't cry for me. Yeah, I think it's next door neighbor.
okay. So
Speaking of next door neighbors, we were just at a lovely barbecue out in Almont with my old neighbor Joanna. Shout out to Joanna. Shout out to Ty, her partner, and the two kids. We won't say their names just because I don't know what they want, but uh, they had a barbecue. It was really great. Sean's got a hand up. Go ahead, Sean. Go for Sean. Oh, Sean, I have a joke.
Joanna is the
Yeah,
one that Jesse intimidated into voting for him. So just saying.
I just asked her to vote. I
Hey,
just said,
look
"Hey,
at
do
her
you mind
comment.
voting?"
Look at the comment on YouTube. You intimidated
Never
her.
believe it. What animal is the best at answering the phone?
Don't know.
Go for Sean.
Go for Oh my god. All
That's
right.
that's an original. That's
What
an
I
original
can
that I
tell.
thought of.
I can see the vein in your head popping out when you were trying to think about that one.
I don't want to see any veins popping out of you, buddy.
Okay, your barbecue. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I just want
Oh,
to say thanks to Joe and Ty for having us. Beautiful place, a lot
mm,
of fun.
good.
I was the cool older kid that all the young kids they had a little net. There's a big net with like pockets to throw footballs in, so we would stand back like 20 yards and try and pick the target, and I kicked butt. So I
Oh,
beat up on some
obviously.
12-year-olds. Yeah.
If you're at a restaurant
Okay.
and you order a medium steak with
Wait, a medium sized steak or order it medium cooked
a
medium?
steak medium cooked.
I would never do that.
Okay, thanks. Just fucking bear with me, you stupid idiot. A medium cooked steak with a baked potato
Okay.
and let's say you ordered a Caesar salad. just arguably. Instead, what comes out is a well done steak with mashed potato and a Caesar salad.
Okay.
What do you do?
Oh, am I the type to send it back if it's
Yeah.
not what I ordered? Um, I would have to factor in. There'd be many factors, many items, or many considerations factoring into my decision. One, am I with Dylan? Because if I'm with Dylan, she doesn't like to be embarrassed. She doesn't like confrontation. She would just make me eat that and live with it.
Hmm.
If it's a place that I've been to several times and I know the staff, I probably would just eat it. But in my heart of hearts, I would probably just eat it. I would
Really?
probably just eat it. If it comes to that, I would, because these are minor substitutions that I like. If I bit the steak and it just didn't taste good, I would say, hey, sorry, this is not what I ordered. This is well done. Um, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't mind as much. When it comes to like people trying to take advantage of you in sales or people
Hmm.
promising a bargain, or if it's a Telus or a Rogers, these people have no issues contacting and ensuring that the service that they're offering is what is delivered, and or getting accredited for, not accredited, getting credited for the, the lack of service or whatever. But in a restaurant,
You'd eat
I'd
it.
probably eat it. Yeah, how about you?
So, how do you usually get your steak done?
Well,
What's
I
your
cook it
preference?
myself. I rarely order steak. It's going to be medium rare.
Medium rare. Okay.
Pink all the way through.
So, originally you ordered a medium steak for this argument. You got a well done steak. You're
Yeah.
telling me that you would eat the well done steak.
So the reason why I gave that answer is because I shout out to Pete. Pete and I were drinking once, and he ran into a buddy. Long story short, we were arguing over medium rare versus well done, and he's like, "I bet you I'll buy you. I bet you'll eat every bite if I buy you a well done steak." And I was drunk and hungry, and I was like, "Yeah, man, buy me the steak." And he did, and I ate it, and it was eatable,
Edible?
edible. It was. Eating a
Eatable.
bull is a different kind. It's a
Yeah.
cow. What? It could have been a bull, actually.
So,
Could have been a bull.
yeah, okay. You know what? First of all, I'm the same as you. I usually get medium rare for my steak. Um, Dad cooks them to perfection for me, which is phenomenal. I couldn't eat a well done steak. Like I wouldn't. I'd like bite into it and it would be like chewing cardboard. Like it would be so rough. I wouldn't be able to do it.
I see. This is where I think, I don't know if it's white privilege or not, but it's like you don't think about people
White privilege.
who like like from a human standpoint, the audacity to sense, like, I get it, but this is not a you, but it's like just eat the fucking food. Like
Yeah, but you're paying
you know
money.
what?
If you bought the steak at the grocery store and you brought it back and cooked it yourself and you cooked it wrong, a different ball game. That's your own fault. You don't want to waste the food. But if you're paying, I'd say these prices nowadays, you're paying $120 for a freaking steak. Why would I want to settle for
Fair.
something that I don't like? Right?
Yes, super fair point. And the flip side of that is, by sending it back, you could also be encouraging a learning opportunity for the chefs over there and for the work staff and for the wait staff. So by not reporting it, you could be actually doing a disservice in the long run where more people would get wrong shit. So by reporting it, you could be actually helping. Do you know what I mean? Like if
I
someone,
get it.
oh, if the server, it's not the server's fault, but if the server's like, this is the eighth customer who sent this back, we need to fix something in the back house, da 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 da. You
But
could be helping them.
how often do you think when food gets sent back that the cook just doesn't give a shit and actually takes it as an insult? Let's say they spit in your food.
Rarely, rarely.
Okay.
Rarely.
I've seen too
I
many
think it
movies.
happens,
Too
but
many
it's like
movies.
people have bad days, right? So
Of
it's like
course.
if I approach you on the wrong side of the coin, and maybe like if I talk to you pre nut versus post nut, it's going to be a different shot.
But I just also, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm
Be
not gonna
offensive.
I'm not gonna tell the waiter like, ew, look at this, send it back. Fuck, it's gross. No, I'd be like, hey, listen, I know this and this, but I ordered. it's polite. I'm not trying to send it back to be an asshole, but you didn't cook it right. It's just like if you order from McDonald's and they give you a medium fry instead of a large fry. Gonna go back
I've
and say,
never. Yeah, I get you. I get you. And and that's not that's if people do that. That's great. That's great.
okay, that,
Now, if they brought me like a lobster or a shrimp instead because I'm allergic, I would send that back.
well,
Like,
yeah,
trying to kill me, motherfucker.
you just like you take things to the level that it doesn't ever even get to. Like you
Ooh,
somehow turned a food conversation into Rogers and Tellis. Like I don't, you're fucked. Okay.
no, I was explaining to you the factors that go through my head and providing real life examples of situations where it might call for a different set of answers. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but essentially you said that you would just eat it, is what you would do.
Probably.
Yeah, okay. Um, so I'm gonna start you
Speaking of
off. Okay.
speaking of just eat it, that
Yeah,
should be if you on your Tinder profile,
yeah.
just eat it.
I should get a T-shirt.
Yeah, and then
The man, the myth, the legend. What was that? The man, the legend T-shirt. I used to have that one.
that's it. You did.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
you did.
Okay, so I'm gonna ixnay my first top five without knowing what comes next because when I wrote it down, I'm like Jesse's really. This was kind of I was gonna ask Ryan last week, but
Mm.
it's rank whatever without knowing what comes next the best fast food burgers, but I don't think you'd be able to answer
Oh,
it.
Shauna, you're talking to a pro here.
Are you sure?
Well, I used to be fat. I used to be fatter, 330 pounds. I know how to eat burgers. My McDonald's order coming home a little tipsy, not driving. When they had the dollar menu, oh my god, it was three McDoubles, two junior chickens, nuggets, fries. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell you right now because I know for a fact that when I made that McDonald's example, you were gonna say, "Don't know, I've never ordered McDonald's." You were gonna say that. I saw it. I never, and then you stopped. So stop being fake and start giving a shit. Okay?
buddy, buddy.
Start giving a
If
shit.
I could, I tried to give a shit. Took me an hour. July
Okay.
1st.
Fast food burgers, 1 to 5, without knowing what comes next. Number one,
Are they Canadian?
Dave's Original from Wendy's.
4,
Wow. Wendy's number 4. Okay. The Teen Burger from A&W.
5,
That's gross. The Big Mac.
3,
You're not giving a shit. The Harvey's Burger. I don't. There's not a special.
1
Harvey's is number 1.
for me.
I don't think you're. And then finally, the Baconator from Wendy's, number
That's a
2.
that's a Sean, perfect list.
That is. You're such a loser.
Absolutely perfect list.
You're such a loser.
Do you want me to defend each point? Like, oh,
Harvey's.
Sean,
So
give a shit. Give a shit.
Harvey's, the Baconator, Big Mac, Wendy's, Teen Burger. That's disgusting. So number 1 is going to be the
It-
Teen Burger all day long. Number
oh, you want the
2
list for yourself?
is going to be, I would say the Baconator would be number 2,
Hey, Sean, give a shit.
and then the
Okay.
Big Mac number 3, and then the Dave's and the Harvey's. Harvey's is the last. Why would you? Harvey's is the worst one.
All right. The justification.
Nobody cares.
Uh,
Okay, next. Do you want to do one trivia for me?
yeah, I got trivia for you, buddy. I'm here to fuck your asshole up here. You're going downtown.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
Sean. Top 5 rock duos of all time.
I'm just trying to guess the top 5.
The top 5 rock duos of all time.
Okay, White Stripes.
Did you do this list for me?
Nope.
Yeah, the White Stripes are number 3.
3.
They're known for Seven Nation Army.
White Stripes. Top 5 rock duos. So not duos. Who else are duos? Are there actually 5 rock duos?
You've heard of all these people. Number 5, you're probably not going to get. Number 1, you probably
So
I mean, you know all of them.
they're
The
duos,
rock duos.
which means like the White Stripes is a guitarist and a drummer, right?
Sean. Yeah.
Okay. Um, like does Linkin Park count?
Linkin Park has like 7 people in the
Yeah,
band.
but they have the two main singers.
That's not a duo.
Jesus. Already drawing a blank.
Hey, Sean,
Hey,
give a shit.
I'm
Okay,
trying,
give a
trying to.
shit. I want you to.
Ah,
Hey,
Jesse,
hey.
Jesse takes
I
so
want.
much offense to that when I say give a
I
shit.
want you to give a
When
shit.
when I call you out on shit, you're just fucking you lose it.
But you're also wrong a lot of the
I'm
time. So
not.
these
I'm
people,
never wrong.
actually the people see. Oh, you're never wrong.
So
Wait till
it's
you give me
not.
the next. Give me the next answer.
So it's not Green Day. It's not Blink 182. Um, that's three. I've heard of these duos. I'm trying to like run through this list. Uh, Papa Roach, Gob, Treble Charger, Sum 41.
You're thinking too alternative. There's 3 duos on this list are older than like the 80s
Oh, how the
or
hell?
like either 80s, 70s type thing. I think it's 80s, maybe it's 70s, but it's right around there.
Rock duos. Jimi Hendrix,
No,
Janis
some of and
Joplin.
like no, and when you're thinking rock, you're thinking probably too hard. So a couple of these are a little softer. Um,
Oh, Simon
okay,
and Garfunkel.
Simon and Garfunkel. There you go, number 1.
Oh wow. Okay. Now, what's this list rated on? Like, how is it?
Copilot.
Like, these are the top five based on sales, based on popularity. Simon and
I don't.
Garfunkel.
I don't remember what I based it off of.
Oh,
I don't know.
HS.
Yeah.
Give a shit. Um, uh, Tenacious D.
I'm hoping someone gets to
Are
taste of
they?
Tenacious D
That's a
later,
duo. That's a duo.
but they're not.
That's
It's
Jack
a duo, but
Black
they're
and
yeah,
Kyle Gass. I think.
yeah. They're
Wow.
no, they're not on the list.
Simon and Garfunkel. Tegan and something. Is it something in Tegan? No. Um.
No. So number 3 you got. You said the White Stripes.
Yeah.
There is a what group on here that does have another color or shade in their name.
Purple
More newer, like
Haze.
no, these
Oh,
guys are
men. Are they guys?
they're a duo. And they're major festival headliners and Grammy winners. How would I say? What do they come
Oh.
out?
Um.
Not the White
Shit.
Stripes, but the
Black Sabbath.
very close with the word black.
Um. Shit. Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
The Black.
The Black. Um. And they're newer.
They're not like 2000s. I mean, still
Black
in the
Keys.
2000s. Black Keys.
I never heard of them. What number are
Uh,
they?
4.
Black Keys. I never would have guessed that.
So you got
Um.
1, 3, and 4. Number 2. It's
Simon and
a little
Garfunkel.
it's a little more poppy. It's the person's last name. Both of their last names. Blank blank blank. Like I don't know their first name. Blank blank and blank blank. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
So it's like Simon and Garfunkel, but their last names.
Yeah.
Um. And they're
It's
older.
yeah. First guy. It's a first name is Daryl and the second name is John. So Daryl blank and John blank.
Hootie and the Blowfish? No.
No.
Daryl. Daryl. And this is more pop than rock.
It's rock pop, but it's for
It's not
example,
country.
it's not country. No.
Uh, Daryl. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
Uh you're a rich girl and you're gone too far.
I don't got it.
You don't know that song?
No.
She's a man eater.
Oh, I couldn't tell you who did that.
Shut Listen to music. This is Hall and Oates. Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates. I knew that. I
Yes,
didn't know
you are
their
right.
first names. So that was number
No,
two.
nobody knows their first names.
That was number two.
Um, yeah, and number 5,
I've heard of them.
you've definitely heard of them. I believe it's a male female. The female goes by one name, super famous, really, really world renowned, been around for a long, long time.
Um, is
A
she
one,
of
yes, yes,
of the white?
yes, she's of the white, and let's say, as a if there was a child who had a lot of toys, this person would be very happy loaning out her toys to people. She wouldn't mind.
Giving, lending,
s- We're
lending,
getting closer.
len,
She
len, providing.
no, like what would a parent tell their child if let's say a
Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher. Jesus, that was a tough one.
It is tough, but just I want you to give a shit next time because you didn't give a shit this time.
I think my dad is going to be screaming at the radio when he listens to this one. He
Your
probably would have
daddy.
known all of those. The Black Keys. I'd have to. I don't remember, but I probably heard their song.
Do you want to know why I gave you that trivia?
I do. I really, really do.
Specifically so you wouldn't give it to me later. Like you're
Oh,
like top 5 rock duos, top 3 comedy blah blah blah. That's
okay.
why.
Here's one for you.
No, no,
Top five.
I refuse.
Do you want to do a top five guess, or you want to do one more top five without knowing what comes next? What do you want
I
to do?
want to do both. I want to do
Which
both.
one do you want to do first?
Joe. No, D's nuts.
Okay, so I think this top five one, I think you're gonna like because I took time to think about what does Jesse like. So
Sandwiches,
yes, uh,
grilled cheese.
the top five
Mm.
highest selling book series in North America. Book series, books, reading. You like to read because you're a good speller. Top five
Oof. Lord of the
highest
Rings.
selling book series. Lord of the Rings is not on the list.
Oh, there's a couple romance in here that I'm not going to know. Do I know these titles, by the way?
I think you'll know most of them. You should. This is like
I
of all time.
Oh, this is like the Alex Cross series.
No.
No, is it
What's
like detective? It's there's Alex Cross, there's like the Lincoln Lawyer,
no,
there's the John Grishams.
no.
No, not those. Okay. Is Harry Potter
Harry Potter is number one.
number 1?
100 or
Oh.
600 million.
$600 million?
$600 million?
Man, who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Carter?
Man,
Is it
Chris
Chelsea
Tucker's
Clinton?
here. What? I didn't know Chris Tucker was on part of this podcast.
$50 million? Man, who you think you kidnapped?
Okay, Harry Potter number one.
Right. Is the Bible on there? Is it similar to that shit?
No.
No. There. Oh, my back is on fire. Um. Okay. So is Clive Cussler on there? The Dirk Pitt Adventures?
No.
Oh, interesting.
One
Or
of
is any
them.
of it like?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say one of them would go back to your childhood.
My childhood.
Yeah.
The Goosebumps.
Goosebumps is number two. 400 million.
By the way, who is a little trivia within trivia?
Hmm.
Who's the most? What's the most polite in Canadian name?
I don't know.
Hugo. No, Hugo.
Do
No. Hugo.
you know who wrote the Goosebumps?
R.L. Stein
R.L. Stein. Good.
or
Okay,
Steen.
that's number two. You got one and two.
Yeah, is there another one with dragons? Something to do with dragons in there?
No.
No. Is it the Chronicles of Narnia?
No. Good guess though. It's a
Mm,
great book.
Thank you. I know I love that book. Is probably not the Corman Strike series by Robert Galbraith is in there? Yeah, okay, I didn't think so.
The last three were
The
made
Wallander series.
into movies. No,
The last
I
three
don't
were
think you'll get number 5, but number 4 you should get for sure, and number 3 depends. That's not a
it
hint.
depends. No. Dirty Undies. Depends.
No.
Okay, so number 3 was made into a movie. So was 4. So was 5. It's serious. How many are in each? Is it more than
I don't know.
are
Like
these like
3?
13 books, 3 books, 2 books,
I
1
would say
book?
minimum 3 based on what I know. One of them,
Okay, was it
there's multiple movies as well.
multiple iterations of the same movie?
No. There's like Harry Potter has 7. This also
Uh
has
oh.
multiple.
But it's not we're not talking superheroes or comic books. We're talking Dune.
Not Dune.
Not
One of
Dune.
them has to do with I can't say extraterrestrial because it's not aliens, but it's like the same concept as superheroes. It's very
Oh, oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I'm trying to think of like if I would have read these books because it's not immediately jumping out at me.
I don't think the kind of books that I've seen you read, I don't think you would have read them, but you might have read number 4.
Yeah.
Number
Land
5,
Before Land Before Time.
no, good guess. Um,
Yeah. I don't think
if
they were books.
if you were at the Olympics and you were the uh, national bobsled team of Jamaica, you'd be feeling very Olympic today. That doesn't help you at all.
If
Number
I
f-
was then
n-
yeah, go ahead.
Number 5, Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Oh, Percy Jackson. Yeah, I don't know nothing about no Percy Jackson.
180 million.
Um, good for him. Is like the Arthur series, Arthur and DW.
No.
Okay.
I have 3 honorable mentions on this list as well, which I think I put
Ber-
them down because they're awesome and I read them.
Berenstein Bears.
That is an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so movie. I'm drawn. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I'll know when you go. Oh, it's this one. But give me another hint
Why would you eat a sandwich?
because I'm hungry.
Hmm.
The Hunger Games.
Hey, you like that hint, eh? That was good. That's number 4.
That's a good hint.
65 million just in the US.
The Bridge to Terabithia.
No.
Uh, Flights of Gondor.
No. Number 3, the first word of the series is diary.
Diary of Jane.
No.
Diary of Chicken Souls for the Teenage Soup. No.
No.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
No. Not
Diary.
traveling pants.
Oh no. Okay, I don't know.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh right. Haven't read that one.
That's number 3. 275 million. So the
Wow.
other honorable mention, one of my all-time favorite books as a kid was Choose Your Own Adventure.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
And then the last one is Sweet Valley High, which,
Fair. And if you've read any of those books, folks, let us know in the comments. Oh yeah, Sweet Valley High.
yeah, Harry Potter number 1. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, I didn't think
Or
you'd get
Allah.
Percy Jackson. I didn't think you'd get Diary, but Hunger Games.
Okay. I know we're going a little tit for tat here. Do you want me to do my top 5 trivia for you, or do you want to jump into another one you have?
Do you have any without knowing what comes next for me or no?
No.
Okay. Give me your trivia and then I'll do my without knowing what comes next.
Top 5 highest grossing stand-up comedians as of 2025, and this counts it's live comedy skits or sketches or talks.
Did I
Top
not?
5 highest.
Okay.
I don't think you gave me stand-up comedians. You gave me comedic actors. These are stand-up comedians, but there's also included in there like skits, talks, and sketches.
Are you
So
sure I didn't? Bill Hader?
no,
Okay. Eddie Murphy.
not on there.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart number 2, $450 million.
Dane Cook.
Not on there.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. not on there. I'm going to give you number 3 because I don't know who it is. Byron Allen.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
number 3. Yeah, me neither. You'll know everyone else though. Number
Don't give
number
me hints yet.
one.
No hints.
I'm not gonna give you hints. I'm not gonna give you hints. Never.
Uh,
Get a punch in the nose.
Dave
Fuck.
Chappelle.
Oh no, not on there.
Really? This
Yeah,
list.
it's a
What's
good
his
list.
name? Um,
That's the
from
guy.
the Foxworthy, Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, great guess. But no,
No. None of those guys from that blue collar comedy tour, I'm assuming.
correct.
Okay.
Which was a hilarious, hilarious comedy
Uh,
tour.
so if Kevin Hart's number 2
Yep.
and Eddie Murphy's not on there, Dave Chappelle's
Er,
not on there.
The rest are whites.
Wow. That's
Now,
also
number one's a Jew.
number 1's a Jew. Is it Jay Leno?
No,
No. David Letterman?
no. This person's been on both of their shows and had
Don't give me hints. Just leave it. I want to try. I'm
Oh, I
pretty.
want you to give a shit.
I do. I'm thinking. Could you not tell?
I'm not looking at the
Um.
story. Let me look at you.
Um. None of these are talk show hosts.
That is correct.
Okay. Uh. Oh fuck. The Mark Twain Awards. Will Ferrell. Uh. No other. Okay. All whites. Wow. That narrows it down.
Let me give you
Is number 1
a
like
hint.
old?
Number one is still relevant in pop culture today. You'll know this person.
Oh,
You'll go,
George
oh, well, it's
Carlin.
obvious.
George Carlin?
No,
Robin
great
Williams.
guess. No, these guys are all alive.
Wow. Not George Carlin, not Robin Williams, not Dennis
And
Leary?
nope, one of them's a duo, and the remaining three people have either been on TV or
A
are
duo.
involved in TV. Yeah, so the duo has one of the world's, I guess, funniest and longstanding comedy cartoons, and they were also on Broadway.
Penn and Teller.
No, nope. Who? If I
Cartoons.
if I was a cartoon character in my youth, which cartoon character would people usually consider me to be or make fun of me for?
Fat Albert.
Closer, but no.
John Panette.
No, this it's a cartoon character,
Homer Simpson.
has a lot of friends, and they're kids.
That doesn't sound very good.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers.
No. This was kind of late night TV. It was on after The Simpsons. These two people are co-creators.
So late night TV, adult
Yeah.
white men who have a lot of
Yeah.
kids friends.
No. The cartoon. The cartoon.
But they also do
Is it?
stand up.
They do skits and talks specifically.
So these aren't all
Yeah.
stand up comedians.
Well, at the beginning,
You said stand up comedians.
they said highest grossing top 5 stand-up comedians or live comedy skits, talks, or sketches.
Oh my god.
You'll know them, Sean.
So number 1 is the duo.
No, this is number 4. I'm going reverse order.
Oh, okay. Um, Number 4. That they have a late night
One of the
cartoon.
one,
Okay,
one
stop.
of the
Just
characters
stop.
on.
You're making it worse.
Well, people are getting bored.
That's okay. They're probably screaming again because they know the answer. Shit. It's gonna kill me, isn't it?
No, but one of the characters dies every episode.
Dies every episode. Tom and
I
Jerry?
think so. No.
Bugs and Wile E. Coyote?
Darker humor. It's
Ren and
foul.
Stimpy?
No, no,
Beavis
no.
and Butthead.
Oh, close, very close. It's
Ah,
close. It's closer to that. What's the other cartoon? Think of the cartoons.
like it's the only one that I'm not thinking of. Uh, Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy.
These two people were in a movie together.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna tell me what it is, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I don't think I would have ever gotten that. But one of them dies every episode.
Yeah,
Not
and then one of
South
the characters,
Park.
South Park. There you go.
I would never even know what their names are. Those two
Matt
guys.
Stone and Trey Parker. You
Yeah,
don't
would
know?
never
Oh
have,
my
never,
god. Are you? I guess I gotta. I
never.
guess I gotta tailor these questions more so you can get them. Even though
Why would I
it's more fun.
ever? I never liked South Park. I never liked it.
Number 5 is a British guy.
Jimmy Carr.
No,
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky.
And number 1
He's a white guy.
is a white stand-up comedian who's also of the Jewish persuasion.
Is
Really
he
funny.
American?
He's American. Some people either really liked his show, or some people were just like, "Ah, that show's not for me." They preferred another show that was on.
You talk about Steve Carell? No.
No,
Um,
what start? It's their number 1 show on TV for a long time.
Friends. Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld.
There you go.
He's number 1.
Highest grossing stand-up comedian of all time, $950 million.
Wow. The Jewish thing sprung me for a loop.
You didn't know he was Jewish?
I knew he was Jewish, but I don't think of him as Jewish.
I don't think of him as a Jew. It's not like I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't.
do.
It's not like see something, say something. He's just he's a Jewish guy.
Okay, top 5
All right, all right,
without knowing what comes next.
okay.
Pizza toppings.
Ooh, now cracks knuckles. We're talking to the right guy.
Now he gives a shit.
I've always
Mushrooms.
given a shit, buddy. I've always given a shit.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. I do like mushrooms, but they're going to go at 5.
Wow. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. A lot. What type of pepperoni?
Regular,
Is
straight up
is it the
pepperoni.
but is
Pizza.
it the thin small ones or is it the big nipples? Like the
The
big
regular thin pepperoni you get on pizza.
Oh, I see. So people are going to be mad at me in the comments with I don't really like pepperoni. It's going 4. I'll eat
Bacon
it.
strips.
Bacon strips are going to go 3.
You did the exact same thing the last list. Onions.
Fuck. Fuck. Onions will go 2.
Wow.
God damn it.
You did the same thing for the last list. Number 5, and your number 1, sausage.
Terrible list.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a terrible list. You gave me all terrible toppings.
No. I'd put bacon 1, sausage 2,
Yeah.
mushrooms 3, pepperoni 4, onions 75. Onions do not belong on pizza ever. I hate
Oh,
onions.
a red onion is yeah.
I hate onions.
Pineapple, ham, hot peppers.
Oh,
That's
God.
great. Anchovies, olives. Those are great. Those all go good
We're
on
not
pizza.
getting into the pineapple on pizza debate here. We
It's
don't
not a
have
debate.
time.
You put whatever food you want on your pizza. It's
Okay.
your fucking pizza.
You've
All
got a
right,
question?
and I've got a spelling bee, and then we'll do our 1, 2, 3s, and then maybe we'll be at time.
All right, spelling bee. How many words do you have
Okay.
total?
I have 5 words.
Okay. I'm ready.
Easy. They're everyday words. You have your pen and paper? Show me your hands. Show me. Where's your phone? All right. Sean, the first word.
Mhm.
And hopefully you'll learn to grow one of these one day. Conscience.
Oh, no. Conscience. I know.
Not conscience. Conscience.
Conscience.
Okay, time is running out here. Zip it and rip it.
Conscience. CON.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you spell it. Conscience. CONCIONS. No, wrong. Wrong. Stop laughing.
Nope, not correct.
Okay, spell it for me.
Do you?
CON.
I see what happened here. Spell it one more. CONS
CON.
CI
Oh, SC.
CONSCIENCE.
IENCE. That's conscience. Conscience. Okay.
And you probably heard conscious.
No, I knew what you said. I just
Okay.
conscience. Okay. 0 for
Because
1.
you were you were close with the other one, conscious, which is CONSCIOUS. So you were
Yeah.
closer to that one.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hopefully you're not embarrassed.
Oh God.
It's actually, and the word is embarrass.
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 Got it, baby. He's 1 for 7.
Boom.
That's my older brother. That's my older brother.
Flexing. All right. 1 for 2.
Maintenance.
Okay.
Maintenance.
MAINT
Mate.
ENANCE.
Got it, baby. This guy's 2 for 7. He's locked in and he's loaded. And we're gonna dial into your white privilege.
Privilege. PRIVILEDGE.
Incorrect.
Ah!
A lot of people misspell it with edge. It's PRIVILEGE, no D. Just like your
PRIVILEGE. No D. Fuck.
no D. Just like the ladies are gonna get from you tonight.
Yeah,
No D.
because I can't spell. Okay, last one. 2 for 4. Can we make it a better than 50?
Well, that would
50?
be a
Is that the word?
rare
50?
that would be a rare
Occasion?
occurrence.
Oh, occurrence. Occur. OCC. You are. Oh no. OCC. OCC. You are ANCE.
No.
ENCE?
No. UCC OCC URRENCE.
2 for 5. It's
Brutality.
better than last time.
Hey, we're getting improvements. I'm very proud of
Yeah.
you
Yep.
for giving it a shot, conquering your fears.
Yep.
You show up, you gave a shit on that
I
one.
gave a shit. Always 108%.
And this is what I've had listed for our episode today.
That's it? That's all you got?
I mean, those were the points. Yeah, I can look up other shit, but
No, that's fine.
that's what we had so far. Oh, I'll share this story. So I'm a calorie counter. I use my Fitness Pal, and here's I think so. I read labels a lot, and so I really enjoy the taste of Basel. It's the vegetarian or vegan butter, and I am tracking it as long and short as I misread tablespoon and now for teaspoon. And so I was going, oh, 2 tablespoons is only 70 calories. I could dummy this whole fucking thing. It's teaspoon. And I was like, I wonder why I'm not losing weight. I'm tracking everything in order. It's because I was eating fucking excess calories of Basel. I misread tablespoon for teaspoon or vice versa. And it fucked up my whole weight loss program. So now I'm salads. I'm the only foods I'm eating this month. Salads, light fruit, so watermelon or raspberries with ginger and like a little smoothie, and protein. That's it.
Except for yesterday.
This is starting right now.
No, starting right now.
Starting this morning. Yeah.
So you think your inability to reach your goal is because you've been eating 2 tablespoons instead of 2 teaspoons of Basel?
That would be probably a microcosm of a larger issue, which is that binge eating, a little bit of
Okay.
binge eating, usually healthy food, usually within my caloric goal, but the timing of which I eat is impacting my weight loss. The metabolism is too slow and it's too close to bed. So I like to go for a walk now after I eat. I'm trying to get into that habit.
I'm part of the chat group that my dad, who lives in Mexico, is part of the Alibi Room chat group, and it's a cigar lounge where he lives in Mexico. And I keep getting notifications. Who's coming down for what do they call it? Who's coming down for a
Fiesta.
no?
Cinco de Mayo.
Who's coming down to burn one? Who's coming down for oh my God, what's the word?
Smoke a joint.
No. Who's coming down for a stick?
Licking a stick.
So every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I want to go. Because I've gone with them when I've gone to visit. They do it every Thursday at the Alibi, and it's a great place. The owner's awesome, Sergio, and they have a lot of fun.
Sergio.
You can smoke cigars inside. They have nice lounge chairs, a nice bar in the front.
Can you smoke a de marijuana?
No, I don't think they
No.
allow that, but I can smoke my darts in there. Yeah. So it's
Right
been
on.
almost an hour and 15 minutes, bro. Like,
That's a long time. We're gonna have to end on the 1, 2, 3 thing though. I like doing that.
okay. Okay, think of a
And then we'll
word.
end it. Hour 15? Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, I have a word.
Okay. I'm ready.
Ready?
You count.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mouse.
Picture. Picture mouse.
Mouse and picture.
Picture
Mouse and
mouse.
picture. What the hell? Oh, okay.
Okay, I got
I'll
one.
try this
I
one.
think so.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Mickey.
Smile. Oh.
Oh.
Sooty
Smile.
mouse.
Yeah, smile.
Smile
Oh,
Mickey.
nice.
Smile Mickey.
It's funny
Okay.
because I was looking at my sooty when I said mouse.
Okay, I got one.
Smile Mickey. Smile Mickey. Sure.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Drunk.
Disney. Oh. Okay.
Oh. All right,
Disney.
we're done.
Smile. Yeah, that's the worst one.
We'll go one more time and then we'll call it regardless.
Okay, new word.
New word.
Okay, ready. I'll count.
1. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Shorts.
Penis.
Shorts.
And I said penis.
Shorts. Penis. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Jesse.
Underwear.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say my name.
You fuck.
Underwear
Penis.
and Jesse.
No, well now we're just done.
Okay.
What?
Let's just end it. You've ruined it.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to vote for who you think the better brother was this episode. Obviously, it's me. So just go physically into the comments. You say, I vote for Jesse. And then I win.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
have to
kicking
put
Sean's
vote
fucking ass.
for Jesse.
You can't just say Baldy McGinge,
No.
Chris Riley.
The Better
if you made
Brother
it this far.
podcast on YouTube and on Facebook. Make sure you follow. Share it with as many people as you want. Sean will have a new mic next week, so that gives him a ton of bonus points.
Oh, I should have a new desk and background right now.
Oh, you don't like your Dragon Ball Z background?
I love my Dragon Ball Z background, but I'm sitting on a couch and
So
this is my setup.
Yeah. Before we sign off, I just want to go for the record that you stated that your significant other would not want to be a guest on the show, and she has stated otherwise, that she would love to be a guest on the show.
He privately told me I just said that to Sean to make him feel good.
I don't think so. All right, so I should just talk to her directly.
Oh, cut me out of it. That'd be great because I don't have to deal with this bullshit. Set it up.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. We'll see you later.
Bye.